guys, Josh here with Team No Excuses on behalf of DietsAndReview.com for your Money Hungry Episode 6 recap. Now this week in the house we saw some fallout from last week's decision where the regulators decided not to give immunity to anybody in the family. I was actually one of the ones that gave the regulators that idea because my thought was you kind of have to earn your spot. I mean, it is a weight loss show, and so you show up, you lose weight, and you stay. The orphanage had been trying to vote me in for 5 consecutive weeks, and I had stayed each and every time. And it wasn't just because of the votes, it was also because of the hard work and effort that was put in. So this week, though, we saw the fallout really start. And a lot of this stuff is stuff that I was seeing with you for the first time, because if you've seen the episode already, you'll know that the scheming is against me. It all started with Philip going to the orphanage and proposing an alliance. And then bringing in Jackie and Caitlin from Slenderella's. The funny thing is, though, that Philip was smart enough to come to the family and actually tell us about this fake alliance that he built. And it instantly built some trust there as well. We said, okay, well, Philip told us about this. He didn't have to. Obviously, he's got our back, and he's just trying to throw the orphanage off. In retrospect, it's one of those how in the hell did we not see this coming type of things. What can you do, though? At the challenge, the regulators lost. Blew my mind. Both football guys like me, you can't lose on a football field if you're a football player, and so it was devastating. That they came into last place, and even more devastating to me was that they didn't let them finish the puzzle after the event was over. Other weight loss shows like Biggest Loser, it's always about finish what you start, finish what you start. Apparently on Money Hungry, it was we're on a schedule here, we got to go. So that was kind of disheartening. But once we realized that the regulators were going to be on the chopping block, my partner Melissa and I, we knew that we had to help them, even if it was going to put us in peril. And so we did. We helped them. I did their diet. I did their workout plan. I gave them step by step what they needed to do to make sure that they stayed this week. They didn't show a lot of that on this episode, but it really was. It was step by step, walking them through. Treating them as I would if they were personal training clients, which is my ultimate goal in life. And they got up there and they dropped 26 pounds between the two of them. They are big guys, but 13 pounds each is a phenomenal week. It was enough to where if the family had voted the way we should have, it would have been enough to send Slim Possible or Grading Curves home. Obviously, though, greed gets in the way, gameplay got in the way, and the unfortunate casualty this week was actually Team No Excuses. Going into this week, we'd never had a plateau. We were due. We were still working out 5 hours a day. We did not slack off at all. Our eating was on point. Our bodies just were tired and didn't want to give up the weight this week. What's funny, though, is the next week after I got home, I dropped 12 pounds. Just a week too late. So we ended up going home. And it was bittersweet. We'd done what we wanted to do. We both lost a lot of weight at the house. I personally dropped about 40 pounds while in the house, and I've dropped about another 33 outside of the house. So 73 pounds down, since the beginning of the show. I can't complain about that. Anyways, tune in again next week. I'm going to be here until the end of the season. Even though Team No Excuses is no longer in the house, I'm going to watch it with you. I'm going to give you my reactions. And you may see a cameo in the house still from me. I can't give away more than that. You'll have to tune in next week to see it. Again, this is Josh with Team No Excuses signing off.